Rama Screen is now on audio. So download Rama Screen as a podcast on iTunes so you can listen to the reviews, interviews, discussions, and the weekly show Rockin' It with Rama Screen anytime, anywhere. What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Cold Pursuit. Let's rock this. I've told you before that I am a sucker for revenge thrillers, right? And so Cold Pursuit quenches my thirst, so to speak. It's bloody fun, it's satisfying, it's full of unexpected turns. This film also has comedic elements to it that's blunt and irreverent. Cold Pursuit's witty script and directing style are like if Martin McDonagh and the Coen brothers had a baby. And this also proves that when it comes to old man action thrillers, Liam Neeson is still reliable. He's still got it. Starring Liam Neeson as Nels Coxman, a family man, upstanding citizen in his small, ordinary, round-the-clock snowy town who lives quietly with his wife until the news of the mysterious murder of their only son pretty much destroys their marriage. Nels is now hell-bent on vengeance, hunting down a drug lord named Viking whom he believes is connected to his son's death. Nels becomes an ice-cold vigilante, killing Viking's associates one by one, and he will not let anything get in the way. This film is a remake, based on the 2014 Norwegian film In Order of Disappearance, which was directed by the same filmmaker who gave us this one. His name is Hans Petter Moland. Now, I'm not gonna bombard you or overwhelm you with comparisons in this review, but since I have seen the original film, I'm just gonna do this very quick comparison just to start us off, okay? Yes, both films, if you've seen them, you'll notice that they don't differ from one another. In fact, they look exactly similar or the same shot for shot. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So what Moland did is simply reintroduce the film but in English language, and it features familiar A-listers. Kind of like what Michael Haneke did with Funny Games. The big difference is, because the story is set somewhere in Colorado, it allows for screenwriter Frank Baldwin to incorporate diversity by having drug lords who are Native Americans, a black assassin, and the humor and the sarcasm are catered more towards American audiences. I really enjoy this film. As I implied earlier, if you are fans of Martin McDonagh or the Coen brothers, then you are going to find Cold Pursuit highly entertaining. It's not necessarily about dumb criminals, but it's a case of misunderstanding and unintended consequences and even mistaken identity that leads to an even bigger mess on the gangster's part. And it's just hilarious seeing them in this tangled web that they've woven. Every time a character dies, you see their names and their religious symbols plastered on the screen. Much like what you would see engraved on a tombstone, the body count starts piling up fairly quickly. Sometimes you don't even get to see what happens to them, so when their names appear, that itself becomes funny, because you know somehow that they've met their maker. If there's one thing that I think the script somewhat fails on, is that it doesn't seem to know how to factor Amy Rossum's character in all of this. She plays this idealist cop with detective tendencies, who's a bit nosy, but she wants to get to the bottom of all these disappearances and murders in their small town USA. She hangs around with her superior, who keeps telling her just to stay in her lane. But the conclusion to her part in this story is anticlimactic, to say the least. But as far as Liam Neeson goes, shit. He is back in his I will find you and I will kill you mode. Nobody else is more perfect than him in this role. Neeson most definitely has become this generation's Charles Bronson. What is kind of a bit off is that we don't know his character's background. The movie just kind of assumes that we, the audience, would just accept that this working class fella who plows snow for a living just suddenly is capable of punching a bad guy to death or is a damn good shot. But the way I see it is that this is one of those movies that asks you not to think too hard about it. This is essentially a revenge thriller with comical situations and comical conversations happening along the way. Great supporting cast, including Tom Bateman, who does an excellent job of portraying this power-driven, rage-fueled, ruthless villain whom you can't reason with. So while Cold Pursuit may not give you much in terms of the drama, the payback aspect of it comes in spades, and that makes for a jolly good time in the theaters. So that's it. That's my review of Cold Pursuit. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Share this video with all your friends. And as always, subscribe to my channel. Press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Rama Screen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.